to Draw Idiots! Part 2. If you haven't seen the first video, the link is in the description. Cool stuff. In this topic, it's basically everyone wearing sunglasses, so you're gonna see a lot of these. Peanuts with sunglasses. Geez, I've already lost my mind. First draw an 8 in bubble writing. Then draw a B with 2 diagonal lines on each hole and then colour the other bits in. Then draw any mouse you want. And finally draw legs and arms. Well, that was quick. Now, dice with sunglasses. Why am I doing items with sunglasses? First draw a square. Then draw 3 lines and connect them all together. Then a bunch of dots on the sides. Then draw the sunglasses from the other drawing. And draw a mouth. Here's a list of cool faces to put on your characters. Intermission! Oh, that smells so bad. 2 things that shouldn't exist. I've run out of ideas. Let's draw a person eating an entire buffet. First, draw a circle. Well, kind of like a Pac-Man sort of thing. Then put a dot on it, get a rectangle, and finally draw 2 legs. Alright, that's the person done. Now it's just like the buffet table. Draw a big rectangle and then 2 small ones. Draw 1 arm and put whatever you want on the buffet table. I don't actually have any more ideas for this section, so we'll just move on to the next one. 3. People. Let's draw someone being crossed by an anvil. We're actually going to draw the anvil first this time. First draw an upside down T. Then draw a parallelogram. Now draw a curvy circle around the anvil. Draw a rectangle, legs and a face. Alright, 2 more to go. Let's draw a staring contest. First of all, draw a circle. Then rub a tiny bit out. Then draw 2 flat C's and dots on the curves. Draw a V and an N. Draw a rectangle and 2 legs. Then draw 2 back to front R's on the body like this. Then just draw another one. Intermission! Thanks for 100 subscribers. Yippee! Bonus drawing. A rock with googly eyes. First draw an undescribable shape. Then draw 2 circles. Then 2 black dots in them. Thanks for watching. Sorry this came out so late. I'm gonna make another video in 3 weeks. Bye.